I came across this lock today, which I don't know, is it pretending to be a master lock? It has a definite similarity. Of course it's not, because it doesn't have the logo on. It is heavy. It has this waterproof casing which comes off, and you can see it is quite similar in finish to the master lock. And to be honest, when I open it, it sounds like a master lock. It has the same feeling, the same movement. It seems to be quite strong, but it's not. So I'm going to have a go at picking it. I don't know where it's made. It's probably Chinese. To be honest, I've tried a few wrenches over the last 15 minutes or so, and I've discovered that the pin number 1 at the very back of the lock is very high set. So I need to use a wrench that allows me to get my pick down and underneath the pin. This is the only one that works, and I'm going to have a go. It needs to go right down to the back, and I'm using the tension wrench basically as a fulcrum. I'm pressing down on it. The spring in the core is quite strong, so that means I can put quite a bit of pressure clockwise on the tension wrench. I've seen the key, which is an advantage of course, and I do know that the number 1 pin is very highly set. I need to get right down underneath it just to get it into position. Okay, so it's probably number 4 rather than number 1. Anyway, it's the back of the keyway, back of the core. Okay, number 2, number 1. A few of them are set. I think I've got that number 4 in position. It's the first one at the very back here. That's the problem. I don't know whether to call that number 1 or number 4 anyway. A lot of tension. And I'm down to the first pin now. Is that going to? And there we are. Right. So let's have a look at this lock in a bit more detail. If we look inside, we'll see that there's not a ball bearing, but a bar, which is made out of brass or some sort of metal. And I'm guessing that if there wasn't this cover on the shackle, we could probably shim it. But this protection, this waterproof rubber protection, prevents any sort of shimming. You can see the similarity between the real master and this one, and I'm going to open it with the key, and I know that this covering will come off to show the bodywork which is, to be honest, very strong. It's a nice lock, but obviously not that secure. But it did take about as long to open this one as it took me to open this one. Which is better? Hey, they both cost the same, more or less. I don't know.